Welcome to Vaultcoin. My name is Jack. Here at Vaultcoin, we talk about all things cryptocurrency and NFTs. In this video, we will be reviewing Invisible Friends and talking about if they have what it takes to be the next big thing, or is it just a cash grab. Don't forget to hit the like button for the Invisible Friends project and subscribe to the channel for more NFT content. Now, before we start the review, I need to tell you I'm obviously not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Do your own research before purchasing any NFTs. The Invisible Friends project has quickly become one of the most hyped projects in the NFT space. It is being launched by Random Character Collective, and it is one of their most anticipated NFT projects due to launch next month. It may have even launched by the time you're watching this. They've partnered with digital artist Markus Magnusson. The Random Character Collective have launched two other NFT projects in the past, one called SlimHoods and the other Mood Rollers. Following the news of the launch of their third project, Invisible Friends, the prices of SlimHoods and Mood Rollers shot up from 0.15 Ethereum up to over 2.5 Ethereum. We don't know much about the future plans for the project, so for now it seems to me that it will just be an art project with not much utility. Alright, so taking a look at their Twitter, you can see this is a very hyped project. 372,000 followers, and they only joined Twitter back in November of 2021. So they've been on Twitter for 3 months roughly and managed to get this kind of a following. Pretty impressive if you ask me. Engagement wise, you can see a pinned tweet here that has 68,000 likes. A retweet here 7 hours ago with 1.2k likes. Another retweet of some fan art with 2.2k likes. So as you can see, pretty good engagement. It is nice to see that they're not just all paid bots. So as you can see here, they're still currently hiding in the metaverse. Dropping February, so maybe in a week from now, 2 weeks, they might have dropped by the time you're watching this video. And they're planning to do a 3D collab with this guy in the middle of 2022. We'll have a look at his concepts a bit later. Moving on to their Instagram, they have 85.9k followers. Seem to get very good engagement on their Instagram. As you can see, 89.9k plays on this video, 61.4k plays on this video, 66.2k plays on this video. Just shows you that they are active users and they are getting good engagement on their posts, which is always nice to see. So on the Twitter page, the Random Character Collective Discord is linked. So I assume this is what they've been using for the Invisible Friends Discord. Currently has 250,000 members, 45,000 online, so decent amount of active users, which is nice to see as well. So looking at the website, to be honest, there's not really a lot here. You come to this main page, you've got a Twitter link, Instagram link, a Discord link, a link to their shop here. This nice little art, like don't get me wrong, the art is very cool. Scroll down and they've got a few concept arts, only previews, not actual tokens, just to give you a rough idea of what you could possibly be investing in. And then you keep scrolling down and come to a page with the digital artist here, Markus Magnusson. Invisible Friends are thought up, drawn and animated by this one Swedish dude, so it sounds like he's done all the work. And then you have Random Character Collective. Invisible Friends are a proud member of Random Character Collective, the internet's friendliest animator collective. And that's all there really is for the websites. So I guess these two are essentially the team, so we'll have a look at their stuff and see what they're about. So this is Markus's Twitter, 53.4k followers, your internet friend working on Invisible Friends, decent engagement, tweeting a lot about the Invisible Friends project and sharing other people's art, I guess, which he thinks is cool. Looking at the Random Character Collective's Twitter, they have 55.6k followers. Links to all their projects they currently have. So I know everyone's focused on the Invisible Friends project, but I think the Random Character Collective are the real big ones here to look at. They've released two projects before this one, which I'm not sure if they really got off the ground until this one became a thing. As you can see, 28th of January, the two projects here got verified. And here's another post with their OpenSea. As you can see, 2.5 Ethereum floor here and a 2.5 Ethereum floor here as well. Now, before Invisible Friends was announced, these two projects were sitting around 0.15 Ethereum. And if you're wondering why these have now shot up, it's not just because they are affiliated with Random Character Collective. One way to be whitelisted for the Invisible Friends project is to actually be a holder of the Mood Rollers or SlimHoods NFTs. If you hold one of those, you get a chance to be whitelisted for the Invisible Friends project. I think that is an interesting move by the Random Character Collective. They've taken a bit of hype from this project, the Invisible Friends, and then used it to grow these other two, giving holders a bit of an incentive to purchase and hold. Now my only thing about that is, after these have been minted, what is to stop people from dumping these ones after they have either got their mint or didn't get one, then therefore crashing the price? It's just a thought. There might be more to it, I'm not sure, but it just seems to me like you could be playing with fire, holding on to these other two projects long term. So we're back on their Twitter because there isn't really a roadmap that I could find. Typically, projects will have a roadmap on their site, but I have not managed to find one for this project. But on their Twitter, they have 3D collab with this guy, mid-2022. We'll have a look at his Twitter, see what he's got on offer. So he's got 45.8k followers. His pinned tweet is an Invisible Friends 3D art piece with 10k likes. I'm not sure if there'll be new art pieces altogether or if he'll just make the ones that are already 2D, 3D. But yeah, not a great deal about what's to come. Just that he is working on it and it's going to be in the middle of 2022. He also has another collection which he is doing called Clay Boys. As you can see, 999 likes. I might give him one to get the 1k there. There you go, my friend. I find this one interesting. So he's got Invisible Boy, which makes sense as he's working on the project. Good engagement, 3.8k likes. And the winner of this auction will get an early access spot for Invisible Friends. So he's also using the hype of Invisible Friends to pump up his own project, which is kind of interesting. I guess there's plenty of hype to go around. Back to the website quickly, just to have a look at their shop. So on the 28th of January, they dropped their merch bundle. Now, funnily enough, 50 people who buy the pre-sale merch bundle will randomly be selected and automatically added to the whitelist. So yet again, using the hype of the NFT project to make money this time, I guess. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or that they're wrong for doing this or the project's going to fail because of this. When projects start doing this when they haven't actually released anything yet, it makes you start to wonder if it's actually a cash grab or they're trying to provide some things for the community, maybe a bit of both. But if you have a look here, $150 for a hoodie and a hat. So you can choose like if you want that color hoodie and that hat or that color hoodie and a beanie, black hoodie, black beanie. So just doing some quick maths, 5% of 370,000, which is their Twitter follower amount, 18,500. So let's say 5% of their following goes, oh, I need to buy a hoodie bundle. I might be able to get whitelisted that way. So they go, okay, I'm going to buy the hoodie bundle. 18,500 times 150 is $2.7 million. So if they manage to convince 5% of their whole Twitter following, this is a good way to possibly get onto the whitelist. They're making bank. They're making money. Whether they can do that or not is yet to be seen, of course, but it is an interesting way to capitalize on the hype. Whether it's a cash grab or they're doing it for the community probably comes down to your own opinion for now, as it is just speculation. We won't really know. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Another way which people can get whitelisted to the project is probably my favorite way, is you can actually create some art pieces related to the project and retweet it or submit it and then go and draw to possibly get on the whitelist. I'm not sure if they've announced the mint price yet, but only a select few people will be able to pay that anyway. You can see the two projects that were tied in with Invisible Friends as a way to get whitelisted. They are now both sitting over 2.5 Ethereum floor, so I'd imagine this project could quite easily double that and be at a 5 Ethereum floor post-mint. We've seen other projects like Hate Beast pre-reveal sit at around a 7 Ethereum floor, if not a bit over. At this point, it's all speculation, as a lot of it is with price. We're not really going to know where it's headed until after the project is minted to see if that hype will still carry through or if it will just drop off. Sometimes people underestimate hype for a project when it's at the pre-reveal stage. I'd like to see a bit more utility for this project. Exclusive access to certain things like meetups or clothing lines or, things of that nature, just to give people a bit more incentive to hold. But as we've seen, some art projects can be absolutely massive. I do think people are moving more towards utility-based NFTs. I think they will be more successful in the long run, but there's nothing saying that they can't introduce utility to this project at a later date. Only time will tell if this project is sustainable or just a cash grab. I'm sure we'll know a lot more after the NFTs are released, but if we look at things we already do know, they've got a huge following, the art is pretty cool, there's no doubt about that, and they're working with what seems to be a really credible artist Going off that, and this is pure speculation, I think this project could be very successful, providing they keep growing the community and create exclusive opportunities for the holders. I can definitely see the Random Character Collective becoming a big name in the NFT space. If they continue to bring us more successful projects, there may be incentives to be an Invisible Friends holder. For example, they release a new project and you have to own Invisible Friends to get a chance at being whitelisted. Maybe the longer you've held your NFT, you have more chance to get a spot on the whitelist, which obviously encourages people to have diamond hands and not sell. I think those sort of incentives will keep people from offloading the project or flipping the project. If they know there's benefits like that coming in the future for them, it certainly gives them more reason to hold the project. It's as simple as that. But anyway, just a thought. So that was the Invisible Friends project. We might need to do a part 2 once the art has been released or minted. We'll have a bit more of an idea of how this thing will play out, I think, once that's all said and done. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate all your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.